We'll start off with gamepad. It's third-person action. I'm presuming as much. If we have to switch to keyboard and mouse, we can do. Bryn's maximum health is normal. Health is higher. Vitality tonics are refilled when Bryn is rescued after defeat. Health is reduced. Vitality tonics restore half as much health. Well, we'll do normal mode. But I'm guessing the vitality tonics are a bit like an Estus flask kind of thing, or is it a standard potion, health potion? Pick up along the way. I guess we'll find out. And what was the area I could play up to? I can play to the unlock of the quest, the Lost City. So when we see that pop. And we're allowed to cover areas of the prologue, the South Wall Way Station, Glintwood Hollow, and Dredge's Mire. It was so bad we actually forgot all about it. True. Worst disappointing movie must be Geostorm for you. You were looking forward for a movie a while back. You saw a movie, Gerard Butler action end time sounded good. About halfway through the movie, it seemed familiar. Came to the conclusion, watch the thing before.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day.
So, like, it really is leaning on, like, I was a creative director on Dragon Age. That was all about, like, sorcerers being the bad guys and entire kind of holy crusades against them, right?
Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new Weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Oh.
Okay, screen tearing is annoying me, but I'm just wondering if I turn VSync on, whether it's going to be the usual thing with Unreal Engine games where it's
Thanks.
jutters and stutters every kind of second and a half for the stream. So let's see how we get on.
Bryn, over here.
We've got a big tower to climb. And the pop-in's quite noticeable of, like, the foliage and such.
What do you think?
Okay, so we've not got, like, animated characters talking. We have almost, like, visual novel kind of narration.
When you told me that,
But it is voiced, at least.
I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow.
So how is the audio level? Like, Are the voices coming through nice and clear?
I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bought...
Also, we need this as a tutorial.
There's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
It's a bit quiet. Alright, let me crank it up. So I wonder if we can get in, whether we can crank up voice alone.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous.
Okay, so it sounds like there might be a mechanic of, like, you die, you get pulled back, recovered to the last checkpoint, bonfire, whatever.
Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Itching to get out there. Tell her I don't have any questions. She mentioned Strand Road. That's what that is. This might be a little strange to ask, but ask her to explain the scry. Yeah, actually,
the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
Okay, so it kind of sounds like command structure, like relaying orders to troops type idea?
Incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right.
Okay, so it's just a way for us to get some exposition along route. Somebody's talking in our ear and is going to be able to say, oh, that thing just coming up on the left is type idea. And it's a narrative device for why we can recover after death. They're going to see us, like, go down. We're going to have, 0 health. But they're just going to pull us back at the last moment and patch us up to send us out again.
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
It's a me! How are you doing, Claire? How are the energy levels today? Have we managed to recharge the batteries? I.e., get some sleep.
That clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Alright. Let's see how well this feels and moves.
No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like we practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
We got a observe.
Even more impressive up close.
All right, we were going to see whether audio. Okay, let's nudge down music and effects a bit, and I'll just keep the essentially the audio mix cranked up to the max. UI volume. Don't need to be loud. Okay, so that is it. as loud as it will go on mixer, though I guess maybe headphones might actually have more punch as well. Oh no, you've thrown out your back, have you? Been able to nap twice, and now trying to sit in a way that's not painful. I mean, I guess deep heat rub, but if it feels muscular, like hot bath, stuff like that. All right. And can I get away with turning the VSync on, or is that going to start? Like, I will ask, folks, because this is normally, as I said, one of the things we get with Unreal games. There's like a weird stutter. I'm not seeing it on my screen, and the playback seems fine, but you doubt you'd be able to get into the bathroom now, but you are taking it easy. I'm glad to hear. Like, are you on like big comfy chair, sofa or something like that with lots of cushions to form a bit of kind of, well, cushioning, padding, so like the pressure isn't on your back as much. So yeah, there's a bit of screen tearing, but I'll attempt to turn it on, but I have no idea what it's looking like for you guys. Right. Nope. Let's do... Thankfully, I'm not getting any overloading, but let me know if there is any weirdness with, like, a stutter or anything.
This should magnify the enchantment, and...
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth.
Don't go into the mist. In bed with lots of pillows. There you go.
The thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
Right. Presumably. Yeah. Okay, we have got resources. So, X is light attack. X is just attack. Okay, we don't have a heavy and a light attack. Okay. Showing us a vitality potion, but we can't pick it up? I guess we have 3 uses of that just to recover it. Okay, we climbed into the wagon here. And that shunts us out. Okay. Alright, well, I'm guessing there might be an enemy down here, and there's a chance of getting a potion back there if we need it. Yeah, okay. B is our dodge roll. Press A to jump. Whee! Oh, okay. Ah, there's a gap there. That's why he wants us to jump.
That wall is completely frozen.
Time to use some fire then, I guess. Lift objects and creatures with purple aura marks valid targets. While those marked targets are too heavy for current level of the strand. Prepare and hold to cast.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Oh, it's a bit hot! It's a bit hot! It's a bit hot! If a game has frame limited and use that instead of VSync, well, this is it. This is one of the issues. I think that's specifically with the Unreal stuff is like weirdly my monitor is 59.4 frames per second, as opposed to like the typical 59.97 or something like that. So to setting it to 60 would still be off, but I will ask, does it seem like there is any weirdness with like a second and a half stutter each time? Can we get those plants? We can. No stutter. Okay, good. Oh no, okay, so we've still got ice here we need to deal with. Okay. And we'll just set those trees on fire. Okay, right. Should probably try and get those plants before... I need to get a bit closer. There you go. Oh, no, that was... It crashed into the wall. Okay, I need more plants. Right. Oh, that's the evil fog. Right. I wonder if there's a reset thing or anything. Well, all it's saying is climb the wall, so we don't need to clear all the ices, apparently. But that fire is persisting. I say fire, it's more just a glow. I guess it might be because I turned off a lot of the particle effects. Because normally they just make the stream look messy. Okay. Move forward against the vertical. Okay. Okay, so we don't actually have to press anything specific to climb. Okay. Also, well, we've not really taken much damage I need to worry about. So we do get the potion there. Okay, right. Well, we will chug. We grab that. And getting bunches of iron. Okay, right.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Right, we're going to see some creatures that are infected with said coral, which makes them mad and dangerous. Oh, we need to climb. Okay, so we don't need... I mean, it is burning some stamina, but it's not, like, over the top. We basically are Spider-Man. We just glue ourselves to the wall, it seems. Very little issue.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait,
It's coming right for us.
Oria?
They have a dragon. And now we're cut off.
Bryn, connections back.
And evil doggies. Can I pick up a dog and throw it?
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
His breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We need to get to higher.
Dom, fix it. And Lane has tonics on standby for her return.
Oh. Hide. Okay, right, we took a little bit of damage. We got new friends.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
Hey, it's going all wibbly wobbly. Okay. What could be slightly better? Is a slightly better lock on target when you want to throw it at them. Okay, is there anything else around? There is. There's boxes to smash. Oh, just picking up one of those does some healing as well. Okay, right. We don't actually have to chug and then pick up the thing. Can I pick up rocks? I can pick up rocks as well. Okay. How high can I yeet? Actually, not bad. Okay, I can do some decent yeetage. Take it, I'm running now. Well, he saw that I set fire to a bunch of the trees and rocks and things, and has decided it wants to get in on the action.
It's an Ash Peak Drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path.
Right. Making ice. Rapidly freeze water in the air and creates chunks of ice. Useful for pinning foes of all sizes and creating ledges and bridges. Distant aim. Okay, so... How... And... Oh, so we just draw a line, it seems. Okay. We don't have much mana to do it with. It seems to melt fairly quickly. And it seems to break apart quite a lot as well.
Working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Aurea, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
Okay.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Presumably in water, this is more effective?
Nice work. Keep moving.
Right. Well, I'm guessing I'm not pulling down that with telekinesis. Maybe we set fire to it. Bad dogs.
Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Right. How long can I hold on to this for? Is it worth carrying some ammo with us, essentially? Just in case something wants to pop out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's just come up with a fatal error report. I'm not allowed to hold it for that long, apparently. Yep, the game crashed. It really didn't like that. Okay. I mean, there's a wagon here with stuff, right? I pick up the loot. No, okay, so I shouldn't smash some stuff into the fog because that's going to cause me issues. Okay. Right. Are we going to crash again? Just vitality tonics. I'm guessing in the harder mode, those were only doing half healing. Yet to actually see how much a token actually does, a tonic does. Right. Does it crash if I just keep walking along with one of these things in my hand? Hold left bumper and switch to Bryn's bow. Okay. Oh, though I do see a dude down there. What's my range on this? It ain't bad, actually.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
So... hold right bumper to draw, release to loose. Okay. Hello, Chino. Is there drop? To a certain extent.
God damn, I can play all day with that guy.
Ooh. It's got quite good range. No, I'm on PC. It's just I'm using a controller. Right, I'm going to switch to ice for this fella. Because he's a firebug. Seems appropriate. Apparently I'm getting cold here. Okay. I imagine with more particles on, there is just a lot more fire. It's called Eternal Strands. God, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's not a good sign. New one coming out next week. It's from a new studio from the one of the original devs of Dragon Age. And it's, I think, Zelda meets a little bit Dragon's Dogma or Shadow of Colossus, in the sense that you can climb up on enemies. That's a big thing of it. But we have these effects, like magic powers.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Oh, no. Oh, what? I guess I've got my... How do I switch back to my sword? Fuck, where's my sword gone? sure where my sword's gone. Oh, ow! How do I get my sword? I'm not sure. Fine, we'll go ice. Oh. Oh, fire. Right, how am I getting my sword back? It wanted us to switch to the bow. Ah, okay. That is sword and board. Ah, okay, so I thought it was, because it was just showing shield, I thought, like, wait, just the shield? Ah, right, it wants us to melt through there, doesn't it? Okay. Definitely has potential, and at the moment, run seems alright.
Just keep going.
Right, well, I guess it wants me to do...
That's the path.
You're doing great, Bryn.
I'm
Final
gonna get back to
stretch.
it. Oh, right. Arena, clearly.
That can't be an ark.
Of the Covenant?
Seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get... You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Oh, ow. That hurt. Right, it's a weird... Okay, it's a blast thing. Oh, ow. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, like we did actually have some iframes or something. Oh, okay. No, I can't. It might be one of those, like... If you're really good, you could probably fight it. Though it might be designed more like... It's... scripted. Right, the robot friend gonna help. I was trying to shove a load of ice on his head the first time, but it didn't seem to be doing much to him. Robot friend has got us in a bubble.
Skies. If this isn't the strangest...
Hang on, Bryn.
Follow the bubble.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Back up!
You're...
What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arm. We need to go. Now.
Our stuff! Oh, so, who's... Oh, okay. We've got a large warthog?
Up ahead!
Oh,
Lead!
we've lost somebody. Oh no, our boss!
Ah! I'm fine. Keep moving! Guys, the Ark!
Well, I guess we've made it where we were wanting to go. But now we're trapped, because the fog's closed in behind us. Oop, the popping really is struggling. What about Robot Friend? Robot Friend brought us here, but where did he go? And you don't write a custom code for preload assets. Yep. Well, it looks like they're setting up my hub. So it does look like we have full on all the D&D races here. Like, we've got Aarakocra, we've got Tiefling, Human, obviously. What else did we have in the mix there? Like, somebody had looked like had grey skin, so we got maybe a drow. Like, admittedly, the guy with the big green fur is more like a orc, possibly?
I can wait, Dom. Oria, you should be resting.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale.
I don't know about that. The cutscene saved me.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Yeah, he's definitely more bear-like with big tusks. I'm not sure what Sevestian? We'll go with that. Team needs a pep talk. Remind them we're still weavers. Team needs to have faith in me. Inspire them with confidence. Team is understandably nervous. Offer reassurance. Let's go with confidence.
If I wasn't dreaming about becoming a point, I was working towards it. To do it alongside a renowned weaver band, it's a chance to make history. I won't let you down.
That's the spirit.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, We had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves, and to our brethren across the Maida, to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Right, let's go find Big Bird. So who got Solar? Darm. Robot Friend did join us. We don't have a name for them though. Leanne? Right. You're our blacksmith. Okay, right.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again.
Besides from that, I'm doing fine.
But, you know, I'm fine.
He's spiraling. Try to look on the bright side. This is getting awkward. Deflect with humor. Let's be quirky and...
Good to see you're settling in and totally not catastrophizing.
Oh, sure. It's no big deal. It's not like we lack supplies, and we're completely prepared for whatever awaits us.
When are we ever?
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Solar.
Of course. I'm here for you, Sev. We all are.
Sure.
This is workstation, but we can't do anything at it at the moment. Right, Solar is... Forcing her to look up to me. I am the new boss, after all.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives.
She does have a hammer in hand, so maybe she's the smithy and Sev is just the apprentice, like he was saying.
Speaking of, are you doing okay?
Eager to explore, absolutely.
We all got through it safe. And in the process, we did the impossible. We breached the veil of the Enclave. Land of mystery and danger. I can't wait to get out there.
Treasures and glory, huh?
And bards singing our names.
Then I'd best make sure you stay safe enough to tell the tale. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Craft new arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of material, forged, carved, etc. Those materials are divided into slots. Top slot uses most materials, but is the biggest impact on the stats. Materials that have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while offering also affecting color, mix, match. Okay, right. Well, we picked up a bunch of iron, so presumably we can do something. Mundane sword and shield. We need carved resources and woven resources. Bows, torso armor. Well, we need woven for everything, apparently. We haven't got anything. Right, well, I guess I'm using this loom thing. Does that give...
The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
Okay, right. I mean, you've got a wheel here. Do you weave, Darm? You are fashionista? He is the atelier.
A massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Brain, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah. Of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casmin will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Right. I presume if they're, former Dragon Age devs and things like that, if there are romance options, are we going after Purple Boy or are we going after, I don't know who? We're going for Molly Mock here, right? Grew up listening to stories about Enclave, enthused at the prospect of living them. Heart racing doesn't begin to cover it. Tell him you're ready to jump into the action. We
I
are.
want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land and
Well, we found that already, didn't we?
I don't know, climb it, or tear its strands free, or chuck a boulder at its head.
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strand.
For you, I'll think about it.
How thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Brain of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
Right. Interact with robot.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
No, it's alright. I'll go and find some new batteries for him.
The Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
Do you think we might find another ark that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Right, I found the bedroom. Okay, so spoke to you three. You seem to be our supplies. You got a... Oh, it could be a medicine cabinet, maybe. Codex compiling. Okay. Our save point?
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you, everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Okay, so yeah, basically, if we want information, you're going to give us all the exposition, right? Yes, it looks like it. Didn't come over to talk about the other Weavers. Ask Leanne about themselves as a person. Let's start the flirting now, shall we?
Offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incident. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right.
Right.
So, immediate standouts are
The Enclave.
the fabulous-looking tiefling or the nerdy girl, I guess?
I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but... never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
So I have no idea what codex compiling is. Right, let's go find Big Bird. Then we also have Casmin. Change equipment. Okay. Gear equipped. Yeah, Casmin's caravan will be loadout for Bryn. Loadout's can be changed anytime. Do we have different sword? No. Okay, so we can't two-handers. Oh, okay. So there will be big weapons, and we haven't picked up anything else. This would also strike me. This would be the place where, if there is some pre-order bonus for this game, then this is where you would get the special pre-order stuff and be able to swap it in, right?
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience, and who knows what's out there.
What I like in inexperience, my team makes up for. Remind her that we are all in this together. Lighten up, break the tension. She has a point. I'm going to go... Teamwork makes the dream work,
My
right?
job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
Alright. Big Bird. Oh, I keep pressing A. It's not A. Blazing a trail. Let's have a quick chat.
I was impressed by how you handled that drake outside the Vale.
I don't know. I got quite burnt.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
Just go explore, shall we?
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
She seems sad. Sympathize. This is my calling. Assure her you won't fail.
I was made for this, Oria. Failure hasn't even crossed my mind.
Watch that ego. Overconfidence
Is a slow and insidious killer.
That said, getting smacked in the face is your job from time to time. Just learn from it when you can.
I know. I got this.
Anyway, enough with the sentiment.
Remind yourself, this is a slow and insidious killer.
Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the Overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue. Possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Also, let's go grab that map. Right? said that Nerdy Girl had it, right? No, okay, right. Well, I presume it's just defaulted into our inventory, and what do we reckon? Codex stores information. Yay. Much. Map. Okay. Well, this is just literally the location we're in. It's not. Okay, right, never mind. I thought it was going to be more world map, but probably not. Okay. So it said the path was by my tent, so I'm guessing this is my tent. Can we do anything in it?
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Huh. That's unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
We have a card resource. Right. Let's just go start beating stuff up, and we need some woven stuff, don't we, for upgrades for gear and such. Ah, right, okay, so this is a hub, like, we travel out from it. We don't literally go straight into the overworld. It is all instances, essentially. Hey, we saw the loading issue that Unreal has, so it makes sense. I guess I want to go for that gate thing. And it did say about something about a big robot. There's big robot, right. That's probably first boss fight, right? And we've got the Anor Londo archers here as well.
I've got you clear as a Sansa summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
That was just rock falling down the... Okay, right. Oh, I can chop plants as well. We can chop some plants. Look for second loom gate. Look at the Great Arc near the collapsed mine. Also, new area, new map, right? South Wall Rise. Okay. Oh, I should confer with the... So, yes. Like I said, we've done the prologue. South Wall Way Station, Glintwood Hollow, Dredger's Mire are the three areas we're allowed to do. So, I guess this is all Glintwood Hollow, right? It did say that was this area. So there are two other major areas, and then I guess these are regions, and then each of these named things are the areas within, right? Get yeeted. Yeah, like, we're just going to go with, control method of just like using telekinesis all the time. Oh, it's another tonic. Well, the surge clearly struck the Enclave hard. Maps remain generally accurate. Okay, so we get the glowy things to update the map. Okay, so it's only bigger boxes. Certainly ones that are sparkling are going to have stuff in. So this one doesn't. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Also, how much off the path can I go? Is it worth going off the beaten path? No, because that just circles back around. I mean, we could attempt... Oh, actually, no. Remember, we have a climbing ability, right? No. I'm immediately seeing what happens if we go off the beaten path. Oh, actually, might be a bit of an issue. There's a bit of fog, isn't there? Ah, screw it.
That's the edge of how far I can push the scry.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like in the Veil's shadow all over again.
Okay. Mummy told us not to go off the path. Okay. Right. We got any beasties around we can beat up? Anything vaguely useful? Okay, Robot Man.
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
I mean, the yeeting does do some damage. Right. The issue always seems to be when there's more than one dude around. Like, we can just beat up single enemies, we'll be fine. Like, 100% we just use telekinesis then. I pick up an entire tree. I can. It's heavy, though. Apparently, though, I can yeet for miles. Okay. Can I pick up big rock? No, that's red. That's outside of our weight limit, it seems.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Okay, there was a water pump up there. Also...
Hydrus Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Nothing much in this puddle. Apparently I'm okay smashing rocks with my sword. Can we do anything like trying to get a lock on? We can't. Rocks are smashable. We don't need the health. Okay. Pump thing. We interact with it. The bad guys around. Ah, there is. Alright, let's see if this guy wants to come and play. Okay, the rock did seem to... Okay, like, let's account for the drop-off, shall we? There was a little more on target. Okay, let's get closer. Let's see if he wants to come and play now. Oh, he's freaking out a bit. Oh. Fine, we'll just go beat him up. Oh, oh. Okay, have stamina enough to roll away. Oh. Ooh. Oh, no, don't have enough juice. Okay. Feel like it could do with something that maybe just a little bit of like snap to enemy when you're trying to target them, right? Right, we definitely left a healing flask up here somewhere, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, right, we're below, just below half health. Just below half health, it seems to fully do it, so I'm not sure how much healing we get out of a tonic. Oh, there's some fall damage, it seems. We've got some wool, so I guess that's towards our woven quota, right?
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Right. Let's wander up here, shall we? Oh, we got a couple of lads. Oh, ow. Okay, that hurt. I'm trying to grab hold of you. Come on. Okay. Basic archers are not too much of an issue with that one decent swipe. Okay, I can nab you and yeet. And you didn't drop anything. So I have set half the forest on fire again. Oops. Does this help put out fires? Heat must be intensive. It's literally making the rocks glow red. How long does it take for the ice to melt? Yeah, doesn't do anything extra if we set ice up the water. There's a chameleon-like creature in there? Semi-transparent? No, I switched to that, didn't I? There you go. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, and okay. Oh, and there's another one behind me somewhere. Oh, have I reached... Oh, I might have reached limit on carry capacity. Inventory is full. Return to base camp safely secure. Okay, how do we get into our inventory? So there might be stuff to drop. Also, being told to drink. Okay. Can we drop the regular iron? Okay, that's more woven stuff, which I kind of want to use. So... Alright, do we have a fast travel? I'm alright. Like, nothing major, no major concerns. What about yourself, Fierce? How's your day going? Right. Can we fast travel from the map, do we think? Toggle attunement? How's that? General knowledge. Collect whatever those are. Okay. Not quite sure. So it doesn't look like we have a fast travel mechanic? At least not yet. I guess I've got to find said points on the map. Right. You've done bugger all today, have you? Do you feel better for having not done anything? Was today meant to be a relaxing day? What happens if we run out of stamina from running? Okay, it comes back fairly quickly, actually. And we have a day-night cycle, it seems? It does seem like we have a day-night cycle. Right, do we have, like, I can store stuff? There was also option of crafting, let's see. Can we craft some stuff now? Carved resource, we still can't do that. Carved woven. We have one woven resource? We definitely picked up multiple linen type things, right? Okay, like the crafting is going to be somewhat cumbersome, it seems. Right, I think this chest allowed us to inventory management, right? Right, have we dumped everything in? I guess the wall's the only... Oh, no, that's... No, we've got 3 woven resource here. Do they all have to be of the same type, I guess? Okay. Been doing something. You've been relaxing after all. I did nothing that includes no relaxing. Oh, okay. So these are classed as tanned. And... Okay. Right, does this mean our inventory is now empty? Fragile ice resonance. That's key items, so presumably they aren't taking up any slots for resources and that. Do we literally rest in here? Is there an option to do that, or can we just head out and it'd be day 2 then? Maybe? You would have liked to have relaxed, but that wasn't an option. No, we're still at night, and these things do seem to have respawned. So presumably enemies have respawned as well. Stuff like that. Cobalt iron. Yeah. So it looks like the spawn points for the enemies is the same. There is a notable drop in... Come on. What's optimal range for lobbage? Not that much. Yeet! Oh, that basically did it. I like 150 is what their health is. Okay, the bags seem to always drop vitality. It's not cheating, it's just using the resources we're given. Also, you're indicating I can climb this. Rough leather. Something else further up. How much climbing can we actually do? Well, we found a cave. Find smaller rocks to lob at the large rock that's glowing. What the fuck are those? Okay, no, it's just a... Mole's missive. Transcript of a privileged conversation in Judea. So we found a good stash for items. No, nothing there. Or rough leather. Yeah, because we're going to have to get stronger to be able to pick these things up. But can we find anything to throw at it? That does look like it could snap off, right? How high can I go? Oh no, there's the ceiling. We've seen the ceiling. Alright. There'll be robots around here somewhere, right? Maybe the robot archers. Okay. Starting to account for the drop-off and that. Right, I guess we look at our inventory now. Is it worth going back and just dumping all of that lot? Or we get too far down and basically swamp our inventory? Let's have a peek through here and before we head back. Hand-drawn map. Alright, there's something around. The point.
The point. What a beautiful view.
Okay. Robot man. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. And yeet! Oh, 100%. Yeeting off cliffs is... I mean, we will not get the resource, but... we'll certainly deal with bad guys. And... yeah, those bags seem to be what drop the vitality potions. Oh, he did seem to drop that. Okay. Ah, now we're maxed out. Okay. That means this is why. Yeah, that's not being picked up. What else do we have? Kind. Yeah, we can do some hide. I'm guessing it wants us to do some fire damage to unfreeze that. So maybe those pod things there. Okay, we got the poison boys. Oh, and there's another poison boy. They cheat because they're invisible. Oh, ah, there he is. I was taking a bit of frost damage myself. Yeet! Yeah, don't have enough. Alright. Any more slime bags in here? Right. Okay, let's be careful not to accidentally crash this into something. Right. Need to defrost that. Use the other one. I'm guessing it'll be easier with our own fire magic, but we haven't got that yet. Don't accidentally crash it into anything. Just taking my weird undulating fire seed for a walk. No, apparently that bit of ice does not want to melt. Story gated, do we think? The pump has plot armor. Okay, I wonder if we've got like a... So, select is quick map. We haven't got a quick inventory. Some bits of iron. Red iron, steel. Kind of want it all. How quickly can we unlock new slots for our inventory? Because the amount of resources that drop is probably fairly high on the order of business, right? So, things respawn quickly around here? Is it just coming in and out of an area? I want to see if I've got enough resources to actually craft something at some point. yeah. Like, coming back and forth to camp seems to be what transitions time more than anything else. Right, is our inventory now clear? Yeah. So... Oh, passage of time. After each expedition time passes, Bryn rests and recovers. Each day is divided into 2 daytime expeditions and 1 nighttime expedition. Every time a new day passes, conditions in the Enclave change. Creatures can change locations. Extreme weather conditions may appear. Okay. But more importantly, have I picked up enough stuff I can actually craft a thing? Nope. Nope. Yes! We can have some slightly different armor. And braces. Okay. Okay, we've got a choice of that or that. Fire resistance goes down, but it is better armor. And weight goes down as well. If we can compensate with the fire resistant from the red iron as well, I guess. Does nothing but just changes some of that. Okay, I guess we do that then. I wonder if there's going to be kind of like... Obviously we're doing that for the stats, but clearly it has an effect on the colour scheme as well. Whether there's going to be some kind of transmog thing where you can have the armour stats you want, but have the colour palette you also want. Like, re-dye it somehow. We can actually do the braces as well. I would like to improve that, and I need... And though it does seem to be mostly the shield, I would imagine. Admittedly, we're not taking massive amount of damage, and if there's anything that does poison resistance, but it doesn't appear to be. Yeah, okay, I need something carvable. What were classed as the carvable resources? That was like stone and wood mostly, wasn't it? Carved resources. Ironwood, hardwood, carastone. So I guess we're looking for hardwood and ironwood. See whether it was lying about, like, stuff changes around as days go by. Count for the drop. Oh, it didn't count enough. That was a little off target. Okay, let's dial this in. That was close. I guess it really doesn't like you doing it from miles away. Let's eat you up there, shall we? Like, I think the turn... Maybe there's something we can dial in with controls. Like, once we've got something locked in, I would like to be able to turn quicker, because those things get up and around us fairly quickly, don't they? Controls or gameplay? Camera sensitivity, probably under that, right? Move stick dead zones? Look stick dead. Let's just try the camera sensitivity. So what is in there? Is there a lock on? I'm not seeing a lock on option. Like, if it's doing like almost Souls-like controls, it would be right stick, right? Okay, that is a little bit quicker turning. Apparently I took the entire wall with me. I wonder, like, does that... Those chests respawn with stuff? Well, that wasn't there before, so I get that. I guess that's different. And there's no big rock here. There's one over there. Oh no, that's just that. Okay. Which was there before. That's remained open, but this is... So sometimes the chests respawn. One of the tooltips were, if you are dropping from a height, if you roll, you mitigate some damage. Parkour. Take a small bush with me. No, let's grab a rock. Alright, let's see if we can get this archer. Oh, we did. Lovely stuff. Whee! Grab the doggy. Oh, that overshot. That overshot. Oh, fuck. He's got his friend with him as well. Yeet! Where'd the other one go? Unless I did kill it. I think I did. Might have just reset or something. Well, we did him with one attack, so I think he did reset. Which way did we want to explore more? There was that pipe thing, yeah, we went across. Almost. It just glanced by him. Whee! Off the edge of a cliff. There's an archer over there, wasn't there? Yep. Nope, not that. He was worth quite a bit of red iron. Okay, this camp that was here before does seem to have changed. Oh no, there it is. I just missed it. So the spawns are seeming to be still in the same place. Okay, we got a better idea of... That's a weird effect on the water there. It's gone all pixely. Does it remain that as we get closer? Okay, so it's the lighting map and that. Okay. Let's... The point Indra's Lake Fellas collapsed. All the things... Loomgate at Fellas Arch. That's all the way up the top there. And collapsed mine. So we kind of need to go eastwards. Well, we've nabbed quite a bit of iron. Oh, archers. Oh. Ow, come on, grab you. There you go. Already filled up on the inventory. Rough leather, iron, hide. I wanted carvable stuff, didn't I? We were after like hardwood or ironwood. Let's dump the furs. Weathered bones, I think, as well. Hard leather? Is that hard leather? Yeah, okay. There's another robot around somewhere. Thick hide. Steel. Right, let's see a structure up there. Is that the arch? No, it doesn't really look like an archway. It is going roughly in the right direction, though. Let's at least head over there, then. We got robots. Shot me on the way down. Damn you! Oh, he's on his way back up. Oh, there's another one. Oh, fuck, multiples! Well. Oh, wait, come on, I'm trying. Why can I not grab hold of him? Ah, there you go. Yeet. Ah, there we go. We have got a lock on. Perfect. Does this help with... It does. Okay. Right. Full yeetage! There you go. Where's all your stuff? Oh, slimy boys. Well, they're annoying. Let's see if we can lose them. Come on. It's regular iron. Where'd you go? Fine, we're gonna have to switch to something. Okay. Ice seems to be the best method for those guys, doesn't it? So, we got a doggo. Okay, we got another somewhere. The telltale hisses. Where are you? Okay, we got an archer up there. We can climb, of course, though. Let's see what's up here. I'm hearing warbling sounds. Can't grab any more of that. Okay. Is that just popping? Wanted posters? Thing we can interact with. Oh, okay, new armor.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarza.
And he's gone.
Yeet! Right, I'm guessing I've got to seal this up with some ice. Weaver's Graphs highlights objects that can be moved. Red highlighted objects require stronger strand. Left bumper to select strands. I guess I'm not doing that. Is there something I can clear out? That is red.
Debris gone, this loom gate doesn't appear to be in poor shape at all. Time to check out the Great Arc.
Touch of levity. Maybe I'm supposed to go up and turn off from up there, maybe. Is there a lever or something? Oh, chest. Yoink. Right, well, we want the rarer stuff, don't we? So I guess we're going to drop something. Rough leather. Carastone, I guess that can go, right? And the softwood. Right, well, I guess we're not doing something with this leaking pipe. Okay, I didn't roll. Well, we've figured out how far we need to fall for the... Okay, so we don't need to do anything about that leaking stuff, because it just says about... Just carry on. Next quest thing. Throw myself over the edge. Hasn't gotten that bad yet. Could follow this pipe, right? Where does it go? Oh, no, that's the edge of the map. Okay, right. That wall we can't pick up. Right. The map had... It said collapse mine was where the big robot was, wasn't it? Yeet! Yeah, that killed him. There is loot to be had down there, okay.
A set of schematics. Tarmakind smithing? Maybe Sola would know.
This must be Hydra's Lake.
But later still, why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
Right. Are they shimmering over there? They kind of are. I'm guessing... Oh, I was going to say, probably we've got visible chameleons. You seem to have something on your back, buddy. I'm just here to help. This is probably another one. They travel in packs of two, don't they? Collapsed mine. Okay, we're near Robot. We're very near Robot. I'm guessing we need to climb up on him and smack him in the back of the head, because this is absolutely going to be a boss fight. Look at all the debris around for this.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
When close to the surface, you can press Y to climb. Where's the on button?
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
Alright, where's this shortcut?
Watch as Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
Up on the D-pad. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there you go.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
Oh, I do want to hit these barrels first. There wasn't a glow there. Okay, right. Well, let me redirect the flow again. That way, somewhere. Yeet! Oh, that'll do it. Guessing it's in there. Yeah.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Also, loot chests. We do want ironwood. We're going to have to drop something else. Cobalt, red iron. I guess the rough? I guess that, actually. We have lots of rough leather then. And this literally just fast travel. I guess so.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
Loom gates create limitless possibilities. Muse on what may lie beyond them. We'll make history. Gush with anticipation. Loom gates sound risky. Let's muse.
Active. We could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a Loom Gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the Loom Gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about Arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the Arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So, blow up the big arc to patch the pipe.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the Ark. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
Great foresight in removing the debris from the Loom Gate's platform. We've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Happy to be one step ahead.
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Records all her objectives in her journal. To open it, press... Yep. Let's make some improvements to... Also, can we pet the... Yes, we can pet the moose. Cow thing. Right. I guess that's that.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Go on then.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have, and frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I feel like
Let's
our
just
tent
stop
is going to
there.
get very busy.
I'd love that.
Everyone has to take a number. We're going to work our way through the camp one by one. Glad we squared away our differences. Offer help. Solar's Forge. Yeah.
I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
If it's iron, we've picked up quite a
Is
bit
there
of
a
it.
way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough. Glad to hear it.
Any of the generic stuff is fine. Complete treading water. Salvage resources. Supplies can be multiples. Okay. Right. I guess all the... So much leather. Well, first, we'll see if we can make a slightly better sword. Shield, right? Also, there was a new armor thing, right? There was a new... Yes. That requires more woven resources. Okay. Which seems to be... lighter weight, more resistant. Alright. We can make this though now. Right. Tanned. Hard leather. Which improves weapon power. That improves it by a lot, actually. Resistance goes down, cold resistant goes up. Ah, we don't have enough of those, though. We'll make things stronger, I guess. That really ramps it up. Okay. I guess we just put greens on everything if we can. This doesn't have as much effect. I guess that has slightly higher numbers. We'll make it the slightly higher number, right?
Use these well.
Wait, is that equipped? It is. It's got green now, isn't it? Okay. We have switched to the better sword. Can we do maybe greaves or something as well? Do we have enough left over? We do. That does absolutely nothing. Okay, right. Sure, I guess that. Huh, okay.
This one strikes a good balance.
And we can do these as well. No, we can only do it with that. Alright. Might be worth... Actually, that's reasonable. But... Overall, how's our hot and cold? I think our cold is slightly better, isn't it? Get more of that. That would be better armor. We've not used much of that. Let's use that up. And that evens out the resistances, I guess.
Try to bring this back in one piece.
Okay, whatever's left over now, as long as it's not
So look, these
green or better, then we can melt it down into resources, I guess. Now, is it salvage everything in the resources there, or is it just one of that stack? I'm going to presume... yes.
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed. Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, wouldn't you
Companionship?
Send this one to journey elsewhere,
Supply pouches.
for we have need of sterner stock.
I'll catch you later. We might still be going, though I am starting to flag a bit, so we might finish 6-ish, so you probably won't be back by the time we're done. But yeah, you take care, bud, and probably see you tomorrow.
But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Sounds like improvements could be made. Tell her I'm on it. Can have all the shelves her heart's desires. Tell her you'll save the day with organization.
Kaz.
Let's do some more flirting with the
If it's shelves,
other tilth.
Shelves you'll get.
Tiefling.
We'll organize the crap out of this place in no time.
No, I don't need them. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm fine.
Come on, say it with me. I deserve new shelves.
No.
Yeah, I thought that was a stretch too. Don't worry, we'll make some improvements around here.
Thanks, Bren.
Right. Can I improve her shelves? Upgrade station. There you go. Okay. We've got 27. Sure, we can upgrade. Forge. Do I just instantly get improved weapons then? Or...
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bren.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal...
How long are we planning to stay there? Like, stuff takes, like, that takes time to grow.
What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
I haven't set that many fires. She's not alone. Sounds like she's anxious. Empathize.
You know, I've had a lot rattling around in my head since we got here too. Sure, there are so many new discoveries. That's exciting. But we're also trapped inside a hostile environment. Balancing the discoveries with survival is hard. Sometimes it just gets so loud in my head, you know?
Yeah. I do. It's like waves crashing down on me from all sides. All these awful thoughts of what could happen keep dragging me under until...
Okay, we just need to give Kaz a hug.
Never mind.
You can tell me.
Until I can't breathe. Or it feels that way.
I get it.
You do.
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime. It would definitely help me.
Okay, the flirting is really taking hold now.
I'd better get back to work, but this was nice.
Right, can we upgrade anything else? Okay, we need 20 for her caravan. Bryn will have 15 slots available in her pack. Oh, more slots to carry stuff, 100%. Upgrade weapons armor pieces to level 3. Be able to prepare frost shroud files. Upgrade your mantle powers. Which means we'd be able to actually have fire magic and things like that. Okay, so we have 50 and 20. Right. Salvage. Oh. Okay, what are we up to? 50. Okay, right. What's more important? More slots or better powers? More slots. We can carry more shit then, right? Up to 18 slots. We need progress further in story unlocks new upgrades. Okay, right, so can't go any higher than that presently. But let's get a slightly sharper sword, shall we?
I knew he'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
That's all I need to know. Ready to start. Sword is the priority, but ask what else she can reforge. Let's
Can
have a
you
look.
also reforge armor? Improve my bow?
I've not been using the bow.
Sure can. Weapons or armor, we can rework them with different materials as you prefer.
Extra details.
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more deadly. Others make your gear lighter. Or, for something like armor, change the way it handles heat and cold.
Sounds
right.
like it's time to
Start
make
the sword.
something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Olbryn's gear can be reforged to swap out lower quality materials for stronger ones. New materials will change both the appearance and stats. Well, we've done a decent job of upping the damage for that. Like, an extra almost 20 points of damage. Yeah, not gonna get any better than that. Yeah, like, it's as tough as it's going to be. With the resources we have, certainly. Like, because we've done the upgrade. Is it going to force us to actually take a downgrade so... because we were a little preemptive in improving our sword, because it's tied to a story beat,
That's all we...
now anything we do to it is actually a downgrade. What? I don't want to lose 8 damage. 2, maybe? Don't want to lose 6. Plus we don't have enough for those anyway. Down 1. That's probably our best bet, right? Do we get the resource back? Oof.
There
It
you
looked like we did get the resource back.
Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
5 of any metal. Right, also. Upgrades. After improving, the smithy gear can be upgraded. To level 2. Actually, let's do the reforge and put that back on, right? Yeah.
Classic design here.
Now upgrade. Can we upgrade any more than that? Forge needs to be upgraded again. Okay, right. Actually, can we do that with armor? Upgrade equipment. So we need more hide and fur. Hey, we upgraded the sword. That's probably more important, right? Okay. Let's go attack a robot. Like I said. If we can get over there quickly, great. If not, we might just wrap it there. Because I am starting to flag somewhat. Oh, right. We've swapped the doggo for a robot. There you go. Oh, 2 robots. Ow! Ow, I was trying to dodge roll. Right. I guess we want the iron, right? So, because we took a hit, let's get, presumably, out of here. No potion this time. Okay. They have reset a bunch of stuff then, it seems. Oh, there you go. Does that mean there's a doggo down here this time around then? Yep. 2 doggos, in fact. Oh. Oh, get back there. Fur was on the list, but we'll take greens. Hardwood. Bolt. Softwood, softwood. Yoink. All rough leather. Okay. Can we just speed run our way there and avoid most stuff? Come on. I figured he was going to keep shooting at us. Right. Is there some spare potions around? Because we're probably going to...
Up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carapace will come off easy.
Right. Let's go. Time to attack robots. Probably freezing it.
This might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
How would you like somebody hacking at your ankles, right?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Oh, he's gonna hit us with a tree. Okay.
Is she really ready to fight that thing?
We'll find out.
Catch your breath. When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles.
Oh, nope. We can't freeze him, it seems. Oh, ow. There we go. No! Damn it. I need to hold on to Y. I probably do, don't I? There you go. That's probably right. Yeah, I figured it. That's a soft spot, yeah?
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Oh, ow.
That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you...
Oh, okay, ow.
Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on.
Okay. Let's get... Can I get a lock on him? He's too big to get a lock on, of course. Oh, nope, nope. Camera, behave. Let's get behind him. Come on. Come on. Get up and over. Ooh, ow. Ow! Camera fucked me over. Come on. There we go. Right, can I just balance here for a moment? Oh, no. No, that's not what I wanted. Stamina back. Is there one on front? Probably. No, that... Where's the more sections we can attack? Come on. Oh, 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 no. I was trying to dodge or whatever. Let's just balance there, shall we? Oh, fuck. Please, I'm trying to grab your ankles. There you go. Right. This chest is exposed a bit. Where's the last little bit of exposed flesh? Oh, it's on the leg down there. Okay. Let's scamper. We're scampering. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to be on his back and then on his thigh.
Now that's how
There we go.
it's done.
You are unstoppable.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Any concerns about using the Archon strand, Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.
Well, he was classed as Earth, so I'm guessing it's Earth magic, right? Right, do we have everything we need? Work with solar and do the thing. Right. I guess we're going back the way we came, right? All the doggies. Chests come back. Chests did not come back. Alright. Do we have enough metal? Might have to go out and grab some more metal, because I didn't really focus on that. I guess we can check in the inventory here, can't we? Got 6 red. That's yeah, we can use that. That's fine. Craft carapace.
Perfect.
You think this patch will fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. And with the debris cleared, why don't you tell Arya we've got everything we need to fix the loom gate?
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Also, you're glowing. Weave strand. Channel the magic by harvesting some more strands. Yada yada yada. Kinetic. Oh, we can improve our kinetic power, can we? Use harvested strand to unlock new power. I guess we're going to do that then. Fragile ensnaring blast resonance. Whatever that is. Every time a new strand is harvested, Darmed creates an artificial strand that resonates with the harvested one. Some quest objectives require a specific quality of resonance. Qualities in order are fragile, fine, and exquisite. I really need a grenade launcher, yeah, possibly. Right, so both of these. Grasp objects from distance with kinetic force and slowly draws them in. Generates a vortex of raw kinetic energy and draws foes and objects alike. Okay, so we basically create like a little black hole mine, it seems? Yeah. where a shotgun would be. I feel like if you upgrade the kinetic enough, maybe we get something like sends out fragmentations of debris like a shotgun blast. Frost get upgraded? No, we'd have to upgrade his thing first. Okay. Right. Got a little glowy thing, but we need to go chat with Bird Lady.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the...
Here's his theorem on computer. Any game can be upgraded by adding a shotgun, including Tetris.
Excellent work.
You can definitely be able to clear some lines with a shotgun in Tetris, right?
While the band heads into the hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this. And you need the break.
All right, if you say so.
Okay, we're now actually allowed to rest, are we? Okay.
Aurea, it's Lane, by the way. What's that? They don't like to be called Lane Free. I heard you saying it to Bryn earlier.
Is anybody joining us in our tent? Maybe. Or is the robot waking up?
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about... fixed.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk.
I feel like this might be wherever the end of the demo would be.
That was incredible.
The Lost City. That's the next quest line, then that's it.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky it held.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Maybe I scared the figure off. Speculate that the Hearthsider could be fearful of us.
Hey, even asleep, I am a pretty fearsome presence. Seriously, though. We just burst through their veil, defeated their massive arc, and powered up their lost enchantments. Wouldn't you be scared of us if you were an Enclave Weaver?
That's actually not a bad point.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry?
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
Right. Let's talk with Nerdy Girl about something. Dredger's Maya, that was it. Also, Codex compiling. Ark of the Stricken Earth. I got an achievement, Bookworm, apparently. In terms of pure devastation, nothing matches the raw power of Ark of the Stricken Earth. Wielding a bespoke mining bar and standing tall enough to graze the treetops. Well, it didn't have its mining bar. All it had was a tree. Alright.
Here to brief.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, it was used for the excavation of minerals and metals before the surge. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
Village sounds pretty remote. Ask more. Sounds like it's mostly uncultivated land. Wonder how dangerous the mire will be. The rest of the band seem mixed on whether chasing the outsider is a good idea. What's your opinion?
Others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a Hearthsider, their stories and what they've lived through in here would be invaluable to our understanding of the Enclave and of the Surge.
Sounds like I'd better find them then. Thanks
All
for
right.
the info, Lane. I think I'm ready to head out.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the Loom Gates repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a loom shard.
A loom shard?
Yes. It's a shard that could draw magic from a loom gate and bring you back
Homeward Bone.
wherever you are.
How is this different from Aurea pulling me back with the scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition.
Oh, okay, so if we're to fall, we actually lose our stuff.
Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Right. Well, that loop allows me to head out. Tapestry is the quest. So, this is still playable stuff. It isn't hitting the embargo or whatever, because it was definitely something like the... what was the quest? The Lost City. It's the actual end of the embargo stuff. But we will call it there because, well, it's the R6 anyway. And I've been flagging. We've fought a boss. We've fully explored this. Well, not fully explored it, but you know what I mean. We've explored a good chunk of it. It actually plays pretty smoothly. I will say it gets some getting used to utilizing the kind of the spell effect things. I can't actually bring them up in here. Can't actually see our magic. Only in the game world, I guess. But yeah, I feel I was wanting to go more to, hitting things with a sword, and it definitely implied there was heavy weapons were available. It does say something about like those upgrade things. There's implication of two-handed weapons. I'm guessing big hammer or kind of great sword or something like that. So I'd be interested in seeing like the other weapons available. The bow, like, I guess keyboard and mouse, it might actually work a bit better shooting and that. But if you can lob giant rocks at people, why would you bother with a bow, right? Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it. I might dip it in a little more. I mean, what do you guys think? Would you like to see more of this? This could become something of a series. As of next week, the full embargo's up. Has it out next Tuesday? So as then, like, all bets are off.
Is pretty excited about the loom gate repair. I think I should use that for my next expedition instead.
But yeah, I presume this just spits us out where the other one was repaired. But look for other loom gates to travel the world. Yeah. Oh, and it does tell us in the area we've done. There's clear weather. We've collected 6 out of 24 bits of knowledge. 2 out of 5 maps, is that? And obviously got the 1 loom gate. Seen the obvious enemies. Collect 8 something. 8 more of the white pieces of paper with red string to reveal that. And it wasn't that epic an encounter. I mean, once we got a grasp of, like, okay, we just need to clear those bits of armor, which was obvious. Like, it weren't exactly glowing spots on him, but, like, those discs seemed, okay, they seem smackable. We got little ticks. I wonder what the little ticks are for. I guess they were the points of interest we went to. Or they traversal points, because one looks like the loom gate thing, and the other looks like it's the cave we go through. Both times away from the big arc dude. I was going to say, do we actually walk through it, or is it just going to transition us? This is where we accidentally get warped to the other side of the world.
Let's do this.
Poof. Back in the place we cleaned up. Yeah, it is.
First trip through the loom gate is a success.
Hopefully more trips to come.
So there's our homeward bone. But yeah, like I said, we'll call it there, folks. Presumably, yeah. And we only had one crash. I'm not quite sure what caused it. We were still in the tutorial area, surprisingly. But yeah, it decided to conk out strangely. Just because we were running along with a rock in our hand. But anyway, let me hop over here. Kill that. And yeah. Basically half 6, so finishing dead on time.